Okay, I think it's time to start streaming. I will wait a little bit for somebody to show up or somebody to log on. Give a quick notification. Should be. Meanwhile, we will wait a little bit for people to show up. Yeah, this game is proving to take more time than I thought it would. Like, I feel like I've been playing this game on stream now for longer than I had been playing the StarCraft mod. Like, how many sessions, how many times have I played? How many times have I played the, what's it called? The StarCraft mod. We still have a little bit of time to wait, so like I'll quickly check. I will quickly check how long I have been, like, I was and it's very unfortunate that Mini Minuteman is having a premiere right now. Because like I saw that premiere on YouTube and I wanted to watch it, but you know I was going to start streaming very soon. Still see no views. How many times? Now this is videos and live. I don't know why VODs and from live streams and videos were there separate on YouTube. So StarCraft, it was 1, 2, 3, and 4, 7 videos. And this is now the 8th. This is now the 8th video for the Ruined King. So I have now been playing the Ruined King longer than I have been playing. So I have now been playing this game for longer than I have been playing the StarCraft mod. And you know, I didn't realize how much time this game really took. So you know, and we're like still nowhere near done. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that's just me taking this long to play, or if this game really will take. Is supposed to take this much time. I hope to get something done today, to get more stuff done, get the story progression pushed a little further today. But I do also like to do everything. Like I never really do everything because I just keep running around. Just sometimes to the same place multiple times because I forget where I've been. But I do keep running around. I do miss stuff. I miss stuff because I'm stupid, not because I want to miss stuff. Like I try to get everything done. But you know what? It turns out what I had problems with doing that in Dragon Age Origins. Dragon Age is another franchise that is on my mind lately a lot because we're going to be doing some LOL stuff in RP soon, and we're also going to be doing some Dragon Age stuff in RP soon. So both of those franchises are on my mind a lot lately, and my whole story with Dragon Age was very complex. I haven't been playing Dragon Age when the 3 older games. I haven't been playing them when they were current, so I didn't ever experience them at the time when you were supposed to experience them when they were freshly released. So I played Dragon Age Origins like years later to experience the setting. We did a lot of Dragon Age stuff. But I mean like the main Dragon Age stuff. Like we're going to be doing more Dragon Age stuff, you know. But like my whole story, my whole history with Dragon Age. Like so, I played Dragon Age Origins, like years later, years after the fact. And I was trying to do everything. I was trying to see everything, but looking back at it, it seems like I really missed I actually missed a lot of stuff. Maybe I can return to Dragon Age Origins someday, like play it on stream maybe someday. But this game will take a lot of time. So it's not going to happen very soon. But it turns out I missed a lot, and I wasn't really enjoying Dragon Age Origins because maybe it was like I haven't actually played Dragon Age 2, but I have watched a playthrough of Dragon Age 2, and I haven't. Inquisition was awesome, but it got a little MMO. Yeah, I can definitely see the MMO stuff. Dragon Age, I have watched Dragon Age 2 playthrough, and I have to say that I really enjoyed at least watching it. I enjoyed the story, watching the story and watching everything that unfolded it, and just judging by watching it, Dragon Age 2 was my favorite. By watching it, Dragon Age 2 was my favorite. Maybe it's because I had this very complicated background with Dragon Age Origins, because maybe because I missed a lot of stuff, a bunch of stuff at least, in Dragon Age Origins, maybe because of that, but there was like this whole segment of the game in Dragon Age Origins that there was a lot of reused content. There was a lot of reused like scenery, like reused caves and stuff. But you know, I'm not it's not a deal breaker for me. This is not a deal breaker for me. But I really enjoyed the story and the characters. The story and the characters of Dragon Age 2 I really enjoyed. And in Dragon Age Origins, there is like the whole segment. There was the whole big segment of Dragon Age Origins, which like made me really hate it for a while. For a little while, I really hated it because there was this whole segment around Denerim. There was this whole segment around Denerim where like the story really makes you act very stupid. Like one of the parts is that like the whole story with Anora, with the queen princess, with Anora, the whole story with Anora in Dragon Age Origins, we are forced to act stupid and we are forced to accept her constantly betraying you repeatedly. And you in another part of the game you can do some cartoonishly villainous stuff. You have the option, like I always quote this, because in Dragon Age Origins you have the option to piss in the urn of the sacred ashes. You have the option to defile a sacred artifact for no real good reason. But you have the option to do it because if you want to be evil, you have the option to do it. The game gives you the option to do it. But then you go to Denerim, you meet Anora for the first time, and she immediately betrays you. Then you meet her a second time, and she's, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to betray you again." And you're like, you want to stab her in the face, and unlocking a class is a reason. Yes, that unlocked something. Yeah, but it's just cartoonishly villainous. Okay. But you say she convinced you, but you don't even have the option. Suddenly, you don't even have the option to say no. I'm not going to trust you. Suddenly, you don't have that option. Then she betrays you again. She betrays you a second time. And then you see her again, and again, you don't even have the option of saying no. You don't have the option of stabbing her in the face. Because at that point, that was my reaction. I wanted to just... It was like, why is there no option to say no? Why is there no option to stab her? She already betrayed me twice. She's obviously going to keep doing this. And guess what? She betrays you again. And at least at that final time, at least at that final third time, at least you finally have the option of saying no to her. But it was a very frustrating experience where you are forced to act stupid. You can also betray her, but here you can betray her only like at the very end, like only at the very end of the whole Denerim story. Only then you can betray her. But before that, you have to the Arl. I forgot his name, his first name, but the Arl guy. Because the Arl guy, he says like, oh no, we have to trust her. We need her. We don't need her. She's going to stab us in the back again. If we didn't trust her twice after being betrayed, we wouldn't have had that trouble. And what compounded on that was also Zevran at the time. What also compounded on that was Zevran. Because I thought I put a lot of effort into Zevran. I thought I did a lot of stuff to, you know, make him happy. We had a lot of conversations. He seemed to trust me. He seemed to enjoy my presence. He seemed to enjoy talking to me. I thought I was getting somewhere. And then we get into this ambush in Denerim, of course. We get into this ambush, and this one of the guys from the Zevran's group from the Crows. One of the guys from the Crows appears, and he's like, one of the guys from the Crows appears, and he's like, oh, Zevran, just betray this guy and join me again, and maybe you will be able to... Yeah, but you know, I put out so much work into him. Like, I gave him gifts and stuff, and there is like, you know, betray this guy and join me, and maybe you will regain your place among the crows. And like, and I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, we have been talking so much. I've been giving him gifts and stuff. So obviously he's not going to betray me. And Zevran goes like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna stab this guy in the back who I've been helping. I'm gonna stab him in the back. And I'm like, after this guy who have tried to kill me before, and I'm like, I don't know what I expected. And I couldn't manage. And I couldn't manage to win that fight without him, because he was in my party. I couldn't manage to win that fight without him. Okay, there is only this debuff. I thought I have done all his quests. I thought I have done everything. But apparently in Dragon Age Origins you just need to keep just traveling back and forth to trigger like random scenes during travels. And like this is like the only way to get everything to get like everything done by just traveling back and forth for no reason. And you know, like what am I doing? Okay, but as also ignite, this will ignite them. And I thought I had done everything, but you know, you had to travel a lot more. So Okay, you do this. So I couldn't win this battle. I couldn't win the fight with him stabbing me in the back. So what I did was I reloaded that ambush map. I reloaded that ambush map, and before I went to talk up to the crow guy, I went and just murdered Zevran right there. I killed him right there, looted him of all his gear, and walked up to the guy. Thinking like, ha, now I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna show you. And I'm going up to him very smug, and he's like, where is Zevran? I know Zevran is with you. So and I'm saying, I don't know where Zevran is. I'm telling him I have killed Zevran because I just did. Because I have just killed Zevran. I've just done that. And I'm telling you, I have killed Zevran. And he's like, oh, I don't believe you. This guy is, I don't believe you. You have not, I know he's with you. And I'm like, no, I have actually killed. And I watch as the dude comes up naked. He comes up to my party naked. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the back. And I'm like, you mother! I literally had just killed him, and the game didn't register that in the dialogue, which only added to my frustration with the game at the time. Thankfully, after the cutscene was over, he was still dead. He just was he was just now lying dead and naked at my feet. The cutscene had just moved him to me without the game knowing that he was dead, and I was able to continue the game. But it was it only compounded my frustration with the game at that time. I have gotten over that. I have gotten over that since, but it was it's just a single target, so no. I have gotten over that, but all those events all coming together at the same point. Those events are happening all at the same time. Like, for a moment I was really sick of that. So, you know, maybe one day I could return to Dragon Age Origins. Maybe one day I could return to it and like replay it again and like really try to do everything. Like, if I don't get all the side quests, all the like the personal quests of all the individual people, just, you know, just keep walking up and down the map, keep walking back and forth until I get everything. Like, maybe that's what you need to do to get in that game. Get it? Maybe I could return to that one day. But I have looked through my libraries. I have looked through my game libraries on like Steam and Epic and GOG. I've looked through my libraries, and there is a bunch of games that I never played. There are, like, some of them like really big popular games. Like, I don't remember on which platform I got Dishonored, because I got the full original Dishonored on one platform. I got Death of the Outsider on another platform. And I don't know if I have Dishonored 2 on any platform, but I have like very patchy collection when it comes to Dishonored, like, because there was stuff that came from like various little bonuses here and there. What is this? This device generates and dispenses colored crystal shards. This particular device offers green and blue variants. You may only carry one of each color at a time. Okay. No, I'm not clicking on that. I'm trying to click on this, but it's nothing apparently. No, it is something. This chest has two gem-shaped sockets of different colors. One socket is blue and the other is cyan. Now there is an enemy wandering around in there. I'll get back to the puzzle when I'm done with these pricks. Yeah, you do this as always. You do this, and I need to get in more mana. I forgot to. Also, I got. I think I got all 3 of the reboot Tomb Raider games. I think there was only 3. I don't think they made more of them, but I don't think they made more. But I have the 3 Tomb Raider games from the reboot. That is also something that maybe I will play one day. Maybe Tomb Raider will get more views because people will want to see Lara Croft's butt. Yeah, so like I am looking at like maybe Dragon Age, maybe Dishonored, maybe Tomb Raider. Because like Dishonored, like I'm going to suck at Dishonored so much because I'm going to suck at Dishonored so much because like stealth games are not really my forte. And it'll probably be a very high chaos playthrough of Dishonored when I get through it. I would like to. Another game I would like to finish one day is KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic. I would like to get back to that. But I don't know if I have any of the KOTOR games on like the big platforms so that I could like easily play it. I don't know if I have that, but I would like to. Yeah, he is out of mana. Do I even have like mana potions? Because I am really going through mana. I remember that from the last stream, that I am really going through the mana.
Rather be at the end.
Okay, and his taunt expired, but I'm not gonna use the taunt here. I'm about to finish this. Exactly finish this right now. But also I don't know if playing KOTOR on stream, if like you wouldn't get copyright strikes from Disney because they own all the Star Wars music now. And as I recall, there was like Star Wars. Oops, they're not an enemy. I almost walked into. And he is coming after me, so let's do this.
One blade, one purpose.
And I didn't give him the mana. Ah! Okay, this is gonna be because I keep talking about other games instead of playing this one. Now she is out of mana too, and I don't know if I have mana potions. Okay. I was trying to click on this guy. Okay, how much damage was this doing? 626, and not enough. Okay. This is probably a little too late for that. Okay, you can probably finish it now. I keep talking about other games to do, but I'm still like nowhere near ending this one. Maybe I would be closer to ending this one if I wasn't talking about other games. This device appears to combine color shards. Yeah, I remember this from watching this game. So that's you need to like collect the right colors to put into the other thing. Passes energy through shards and combines two different color shards into a new colored shard. Yeah, green and blue is will give me cyan, and this thing wanted. See how this game can be with like triggering stuff. It wants blue and cyan, and cyan was from blue and green. Yes, so I need like blue from this one. Request a green and the blue. Insert green and blue, and it gives me cyan. Yes, and also get blue from here. No. Okay, now actually click on it properly. Blue and cyan. Okay. I got the mana potions. I forgot about it again. Like I keep talking about it and then I forget about it. And I already used them all up. Like just go chugging those. I'm just chugging those mana potions in here. I don't know what changed that I am suddenly using up so much mana. This chest has two gem-shaped sockets of different colors. One socket is red, the other is yellow. Okay, and the yellow, we don't have a yellow specifically, and the yellow here comes from... Yellow comes from red and green. Okay, so, and this gives me both red and... Hold on. You want... red and yellow. So first we pick up red and green, and then insert both of them. That will make a yellow. Yes. Now we pick up another red. Come on. Red, yellow, unlocked. Okay, like maybe I need to like go into the whole crafting, like give people like more like enchantments that give me mana. Sloth, but it doesn't say what it gives me. Like just it says enchanted weapon sloth. What does it mean? Okay, there it is. Now I see it. Okay, and it turns out I'm just blind. Sloth, 40% chance on attack to slow an enemy with each hit, reducing haste, which pushes them back on the timeline. And not just pushes them back, like the time between their attacks is spread out further. Crit rating, lifesteal, haste, deal damage, increases magic defense, bleed, reduces casting time when using the power lane, and I'm not gonna remember that. When using speed lane, physical defense. Is there anything that gives me more mana? Attack to poison each enemy, increases attack power and magic defense. 20% chance on attack to create a damage shield with each hit, absorbing 30% damage. Okay, on armor maybe. Increases the amount of XP acquired. Increase the amount of gold acquired. Haste rating. Allows up to 10 unused overcharge to carry over the next battle. Haste. Magic defense. Healing received. Increases will. Granting 30 maximum mana. Okay, so I want this on who? On Brom maybe. Yeah. Okay, because then he will run out of mana slower. I can make another one of these, and I'll also put it on Ari because she also really needs that mana. She, that refreshment, is that refreshment? Do we really need it on her? Not really. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing that. Probably I was not thinking. That's it. Okay, so maybe that will get us more. Maybe that will get us more mana and will let us not chug as many mana potions. Okay, but now we unlocked all these chests, and like, do we have anything else here? No, there is like something to. Come on, this thing. Yes, thank you. Okay, there's another chest down there. But yeah, like, if anyone's watching, if anyone else is watching besides my usual viewer slash friend, if anyone's watching, do let me know which game do you think I should be playing after this. Even though there is, you know, still a lot of this game to go through. Okay, you start with your usual. You have no mana. And you try to ignite everyone, because that should stun this guy. Brom, you start with your usual. Taunt, damage reduction. Okay, this guy just murders himself. Okay. This guy cleanses debuffs from me. Okay. You give everyone a shield. Oh, and you can just ult someone down. Okay, Ari, you definitely need to heal him. I do think like Ilaoi makes for a better healer here in this game, because she has that like AoE heal. I don't think Ari has that AoE heal. Oh, that's just like one tap to die. He is not going to get healed. At least I could use one of the healing potions for once. Major health potion, sure. Maybe like moderate health potion. Okay. Anything else to pick up here? That goes back to this place. Yeah, what is up with that one thing? I walked past that multiple times and I got like no clue about what does it want me here to do. Maybe it's like an Ari thing? Yes, it is an Ari thing. And what the hell is that? A flying horror. Well, at least that is an apt description. It's definitely horrific and it's definitely flying, and that's two of the exploding assholes. Okay. So, but now you do the big shield on speed lane. Yes. And you try to kill one of these assholes first. You'd apply your healing buff. And then, I don't know if that rig is going to... He's just going to explode anyway. Can you kill this guy fast enough? I don't think so. Yeah, didn't think so. And he's just down. I healed him before and he's just down anyway. So like, okay. And yeah, like, yeah, you do your buff thing here. You now stun this guy instead. So you maybe now just revive. And did you do that buff? I think you did that buff. You don't need to do like this massive all enemies now. So okay, so do this. And you can do the ult. Didn't even kill him. And you just keep healing him. Like, I hate those little imps because just how much damage they just do instantly. You can ult again, okay? Okay, we are getting a little trickle of experience. Something here. I only barely escaped with my life. I couldn't save Loris when it all went to madness. He fell and tangled himself in a mass of web. I grabbed his notebook and ran, tripping on web and bone. Screams echoed behind me. There was a sound of scuttling legs. I felt a sharp pain in my heel, some horrible mouth clipping and slicing at me as I tumbled. I've applied dressing, but it still aches like a burn. I must get this map and notebook back. I must find a way out of this wretched place. The path we marked is blocked at every turn by mist wraiths. I found temporary reprieve in the vaults. The sound of chittering grows louder. I can still hear it, almost feel them crawling over my skin. I'll find a way out. After I close my eyes, just a moment, I must preserve energy and rest this leg. I have to return these documents to the Grand General. It's my duty. I still have my duty. Grand General, so is it like a Noxian? Or do they have like other Grand Generals elsewhere? Okay, so this was an Ari thing. So maybe go around with Ari in this place. So we've been here, we've been here, we've been everywhere here. This is apparently where we need to go. I don't remember if I could go down there, but let's go down here first. And there are more enemies. Please don't be any imps. Maybe I should like heal Brom a little bit. Oh, and Ari, okay. When did she lose so much health? Okay, this is probably unavoidable to... Yeah, 2-wave battles, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you do your buff. You have no mana, so you just, hit stuff. Place a stack of mist corruption to attackers on hit. So like, kill this guy fast. Okay, you do your stuff, your usual stuff. I don't think any of these guys explode. So just defend after the taunt. Now the ignite will be good because it will stun multiple people. Yeah, you just keep attacking this guy. Okay, Brom, you did this buff. Okay, that stunned the 3 guys at least.
You're always there.
And you can ult someone now.
I'll never hear the end of this.
Sure, kill this guy. To stop him from attacking Brom. Because he was going to do that too. Okay, does anyone need healing? Not really. For 70 and apply stun and slow. Or to 189 to all enemies and ignites them. Let's do that until someone really needs healing. Okay, you do that. Because you got some overcharge now. What are you doing now? Okay, now maybe Grom needs healing. Or, yeah, there's a second wave, so okay, so I can heal him. Still. Okay, yeah, that proved to be pretty useful. The exploding guys, yeah, killed that guy super fast. Or at least try. Now you need to heal Brom. Brom, yeah, you do the big AoE thing. Yep, that guy's down, but... yeah, I need to use that ability more often. And you got your turn back. Try to kill this guy first, fast. Did not kill him quite yet. So what are we doing now? Everyone needs a little bit of healing. Did I do the buff thing? Yes, Spirit Mend. Yeah, I got the Spirit Mend. And they don't have the Spirit Mend. Why? No, this is Guardian Spirit Balance. Did I not do that? Okay. And now you're out of mana. Okay, so it's still running out of mana very fast. And he is also out of mana. Everyone is out of mana again, okay? Okay, we got some level ups. Unlocked only rune shards, alright. Okay, and at least Brom got the mana from the level up. Wow, these mana potions are just not doing a whole lot for me. Come on. I don't know why I'm running out of that mana so fast here. I even got those enchants. Enchants. That's how I'm going to call it from now on. Enchants. The enchants. I even got those enchants to get more mana. What was I doing? Yes, levels. Level ups. I got the runes. No ability points to spend. Only runes on a few people. Ari has 0 remaining. Pike. Pike had like multiple useful stuff on both sides. There's crit chance and attack power. And all I remember is that I did not enjoy playing Pike. Like sure, attack power. Misfortune now has 2 rune shots, so she can get evading an attack. Adds overcharge, generates 10 overcharge on each critical hit. Applies ignite and critical hits, dealing. That could be useful if I pull her out when we have to fight the 3 guys. This battle with plus 30% chance for 1 action. Duh. This is all about like defense. Increases recovery time on a killing blow. No, this is like offensive. These are offensive, but these are defensive. These are offensive again. This is like kind of offensive, but very like depending on crits. Which, you know, crits being crits are not very dependable. Then I got 2 rune shots, so like got one of the big ones. Generates like 10 overcharge. Sure, with how fast we're running out of mana, sure, do the overcharge stuff. Yasuo got 2 rune shots. So what we're getting? Crit chance, can carry up to 20 overcharge from one battle to the next. That would be useful with, you know, how fast we're running out of mana. But begin battle with 15 overcharge, and increases the damage of critical hits by an additional 12%. Now I'm gonna do more overcharge because the mana is becoming a real problem right now. This is the offensive attack things, and this is the defensive ones, which we need more of, so I'll put that here. Ilaoi we're not using right now, but we're mostly using her as a healer. So like I will save that one rune shot until we can get like maybe one of these. Yeah, heals when landing a killing blow, and I'm not really using her for that. When health falls below 30% of maximum heals, Ilaoi for 452 over 3 turns. Can only happen once per battle. Increases the power of heals by 15%. That would be useful. So okay, that's what we're doing with them for now. Is there anything else to do here? Like, okay, door. And that gets us to another section of the map. Okay. What's happening here? Can't interact with that. Okay. So like, what's up with these exploding imps that we've seen before? Okay, why did that not hit the guy? Okay. More treants. I've been calling them tree guys because I wasn't sure if they're like supposed to be treants. But it just says right here that actually called treants. So, you know, it's just me being an idiot. And you have a little bit of that mana. Elevation. What about elevation? I'm a little, you know, there's a slight delay between when you type stuff and when I see stuff. We still don't know what's causing this, but you know, I don't know what are you addressing when you say elevation. Okay, so you do the buff here, the healing buff. And you do your stuff. Taunt. I don't think these guys explode. So, taunt, defend. You didn't hit him because he was lower than you. Maybe. And Did that buff. Nobody needs healing yet, so you try to stun them. Okay. And now you do this buff. And you can now do this. I forgot how much I like this one. This ability. Like, you'd think that Ari would be able to, like, aim the ball, the orb down, and like, and that she'd be able to just, you know, put it down. But it's the same problem like in StarCraft when when you have enemies like, or units, you have units with ranged abilities, but they can only target ground, or the opposite. You have like ships that can only target air. Like, just, you know, just aim the weapon down, and you can hit ground. Why are you not doing that? You know what I mean? It's the same kind of feeling I'm getting out of that here. Nobody really needs healing yet, so I'm gonna do that. Not sure if that's a wise use of my mana right now, because yeah, maybe I should just, you know, not use the big abilities if I don't have to, but conserve that mana a little bit. And you can actually kill this here. And ult charges do not carry over between encounters, so let's just end it. Ilawi got her level up, and she got that one rune shard. Oh crap, worm thing. Yeah, I hate these worm things. And runes on Ilawi. She now has 2, so she can increase the power of heals. Yeah, sure. Whenever we get her back. Yeah, I hate those stupid worms. Because like, you can't initiate combat on them. You just can't. Look at this. Now it worked. Now it worked. When I was trying to initiate last time, when I was drinking the non-alcoholic beer last time, I was trying constantly to initiate on a worm, and it didn't work. But now it worked. Okay. Maybe this is why this game isn't that popular, because some things are just inexplicable in this game. Some things I just do not get. Okay. Okay, nobody needs healing yet, so you do this. He did manage to hit the worm while it was burrowed, so that's important note to have. Okay, try to hit him quickly. Okay, still don't really need healing. Maybe just, you know, just build up stuff and do not use up the mana so much. Maybe this is the key. Maybe this is why I am struggling with the mana, because I'm like using too many abilities when I don't need to, because I'm trying to hit the enemies with the hardest things I have. Because like that's the usual strategy you have in the game, you know? But maybe you don't need to. Like, yeah, this just downed that guy fast without using any of the mana, and now you can end this guy. So no, maybe just, you know, don't use up so much mana. Use the basic abilities from time to time. Now Ari hit 18. Level 18. Not anything else. And the runes. Ari can do anything. She has 1 rune. Can she do anything? Grants a stack of Essence Thief on a critical hit, or increases crit chance by 5%, or increases maximum mana. Yeah, let's do that. Because we need that mana. Okay. Okay, another puzzle here. Plan went off without a hitch at first. Lila zipped through that labyrinth like she had the answers. Mac practically had the key to the vault. Then he disappeared. Fell through some hole, not in the floor, somewhere a little above it. Hard to describe. Lila went next, screaming down into nothing. Then it was my turn. Not sure where I am. Real dark. The room has a door, but it keeps moving. Offram showed up once, pushed some food through a slot. Said he was real sorry. Oh, he's gonna be. He told me Lila and Mac were trapped the same way, that we'd be helping the Vault Keepers. Joke's on him, though. Found some kind of shiv wedged between the stones in the corner. Next time he shows up... I was trying to open this urn first. Let me guess. I need to solve this to open that door. And there's nothing else really usable here, or to open this door. Can't click on that, I don't think, no. So what's this door? Yeah, this door is locked. But this door doesn't even like register as something to click on. Okay, so what do I need to do here? Do I need to like make... okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. No, that's not what I was trying to do. Obviously I need to hit like some combinations. Do I need to like light up all of them? Okay, but now this. Now they're all lit up. I can't make this guy hit in this direction. So maybe I need to make this guy hit in this direction. Now, can I make the... can I make this guy hit in this direction? Okay. Now... but if I turn this... I can only turn this guy in this direction or here. Obviously this guy needs to be here. No! I wasn't trying to click that. Yeah, the controls are really kind of weird in this game. I can't make this guy hit in that direction, I don't think. No. No, I wasn't trying to click on that. Like the controls in this game are sometimes just I don't know what I'm trying to achieve here. I think what I'm trying to do is light them all up, but I have no idea how. No, don't. Okay. So I can only make this guy shine here and only make this guy shine here. And this guy only shines here or into the middle. This guy can't connect in this direction. So this guy has to connect in this direction. But now this guy doesn't hit in this direction. No. So nothing shines in this direction. Except this one. But now this guy oh my god, another wall. I have no idea what I'm doing with that puzzle. I am feeling like doing like just looking at the guide, because I just don't feel after like standing there in that section for 2 hours and just rotating things blindly, because like I don't see a rule there. Like maybe if chat sees like a rule that makes sense there, like you let me know what you think the idea is there, and I'm not getting it right now. I try to stun like okay. Brom, you try to do this to buff. You have absolutely no idea, yeah. I did do that, yeah. I see the icon of this little thing. You see its icon on us. I can do an ult, but her ult does less damage than Yasuo's. So it's like, nobody really needs that much healing yet. So maybe just, you know, just farm a little bit. You're gonna ult. That actually took him down, right? Okay. And Braum just, I guess, just do the smaller hits. And use magic damage. Can't target this guy because he's borrowed. Random enemy, sure. And I guess you have to hit this guy. Okay, Foxfire hit the burrow, the worm. And now you can't do anything, useful because you can't target the stupid worm. Deals to all enemies, but it's a lot. It's 0 mana. It's because of the overcharge, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So like, sure. And like you can't hit that guy. So just reduce the damage. Okay, so now you heal Braum. And now you can ult to probably finish this. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay. No, I'm not trying to click on that. God damn it. So that one kind of has to go in that direction. Now how do I get this one to light up? Okay, but now I'm missing this connection here. And this guy can't shine in this direction. Like, I don't even know how to look up the solution, because there's just like, what do I say, like shadow aisles, shadow vaults, like light puzzle, like, I don't know. Vaults, light puzzle. The Ruined King game does have a subreddit. 944 weekly visitors. Okay, so people are playing. But I don't think that's the puzzle. The order must present some celestial objects as a turnus. Yeah, that's not it. That's not the puzzle that I'm stuck on. Not petrified forest. The picture looks like it. Yeah, oh yeah, this. Yeah, okay, you can't see it because OBS is only picking up the actual Ruined King game. But I see the picture. This is the exact same picture that I need. Passing to, you get a cutscene between Gangplank and Thresh. Do I? So another light beam puzzle. The pattern will be displayed on the wall. Yes, the pattern is displayed, but how do I reach it? And once complete, the door will unlock. Yes, I see the pattern on the wall above it, but how do I reach it? That's the problem. This is not a guide. If your guide only says there is a solution, that's not a guide. Yet you're not solving anything. Like, and I don't know if that. And this is a completely different. And this is a completely different like orientation. So like, does it translate? Does it translate like directly like this? So like, is this, or does it like rotate when it gets put down on the floor? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there is a solution, but I know that. Like, it needs to be put into these three triangles. No, not this thing. I'm trying to click on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. But this door is still locked. How do I get here? There's a fish. I didn't even notice there is a fishing thing here. And that's what this is. So there would be enemies here. I'm gonna do like some fishing. I guess Ari is fishing now. Like, I'm trying to adjust direction. I'm pressing the buttons, but it's not happening. Like, I'm pressing WASD as it says I should be. It's not doing it. Like, what adjust direction? It's not doing anything. Like, only the E is doing anything, and it's pulling, it's reeling it in. And it's like, it's literally not doing anything. Okay, so what do we just sit here? Because like adjusting the direction doesn't do anything. Maybe it just needs to adjust the direction like before we reel it in, before we start, before we throw it out. I'm not familiar with fishing terminology. How long do I have to sit here now? As you can tell, I am not a fishing person. Because from what I am told, fishing is a lot of just, sitting around. And that is, no, that is not my strong side. Just sitting around aimlessly. Okay, there's like, how long do I need to sit here? Or do I just not, I'm doing something wrong? Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna waste more time with this. Like previously, I remember you went fishing once with your cousin. You felt like this, like I did right now. Do I just sit here and do nothing? Like, how do I open this? How do I open this door? Like, there's nothing to click on here. Like, it shows, the door shows as a like a thing that I can interact with, but I can't actually interact with it. No, don't. At least it didn't close the door over there. I'm gonna look at that guide again. You can then replicate a second pattern to unlock the other door directly next to the puzzle to earn some extra loot. Yeah, I can replicate a second. What second pattern? Where is the second pattern? There is no second pattern. God damn it. That is the most useless guide ever. Oh, they changed up here. So now I need to do this like reverse shield thing. Is that it? No, I'm just now it wants me to do like is that it? It looks like the pattern up here. No, doesn't it? Yeah, the only one is unless it wants me to do like this one. Not this one, okay. No, not this one! God damn it, game. Like, I'm replicating the pattern. But does it need also like the line? No, there is a line in the middle. There's a line in the middle. And it does these like four pointed shapes together. It's like not the right orientation. Like I tried this way, tried it this way. No. Okay, not this one then. It's like not this, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not this one, it's not this one. Like, which way do you want me to orientate this? Not this one either. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have tried this before. This exact combination. Okay. What's the loot that I just got here? Okay. Is that better? More stamina, more haste, maybe. It's just level 15, so no. Is this better? More attack power, less health, less mana, so no. More physical defense, more magical defense, so yeah, so that's not really her thing. Okay, that's just an upgrade of the same ring. The Sandy Charm sounds like it should be good for her. Crit, haste, attack power, less stamina, magic defense. Sure. The Sandy Charm. I think I got a Yasuo weapon over here. Yeah, Taskmaster's Blade. Less lifesteal, sure. And what was the other big thing I got? It was like, was it her thing? No. What was the other thing I got? It was like, it looked big. Like, it's funny that you can replace Ari's like this magical orb with just a bomb. I can't see what is the other thing that I just looted. Armored mantle. Not really a thing that I'm using him for. Like, the icon looked pretty unique, pretty memorable, but I don't see this anywhere now. I don't know what I just looted there besides the blade there for Yasuo. Ah, this is it. Yeah, it was for Ilawi. More crit, haste, evade, and attack power, less health. Okay, sure. Let's try that for her. Okay. Meanwhile,
Welcome, Gangplank, to my inner sanctum. Look upon your prize.
Is that it? The ancient king's sword?
It is the blade of the ruined king. Within it sleeps his spirit. With the Buru artifacts you delivered from Bilgewater, we shall extract the king's soul. But to trap him, to bend his dark strength to your service, you will need the amulet I gave you.
I carry it with me always.
I can literally see it on your neck,
It is a
Gangplank.
creature of the black mist. The amulet can absorb the mist, but its strength is equal only to the bearer's will. When the time comes, your mortal will must defeat the king's. Only then will his magic submit to your control.
A battle of the wills.
You seem worried. Never fear. This king and I are from an older time. I know some of his secrets. If his heart still rages after all these centuries, I will break his spirit.
You won't have to do that. My will to rule Bilgewater is unstoppable.
Almost as unstoppable as misfortunes.
Greater than hers.
You cannot know what sleeps in the heart of your enemy. You must guard this amulet with your life. For now, the king must build his strength. Let us awaken him and see what 1,000 years of slumber does to a man's soul. Hear me through the veil. King of ruin. Calls to me. I am Thresh. I have reclaimed you from the darkness. The world is cold. My queen. Where is my queen? Your slumber has weakened you. We will search for her when your strength has returned. Where is she?
It's literally all he talks about.
Your beloved deserves to see you in all your royal might, with all your powers restored. Yes, I am her king. She waits for me.
So that is the man whose will I must break.
He seeks his queen. she is long dead. His love for her is merely a means to control him.
Of course, he will submit to me.
Take time to enjoy the estate, such as it is. We will try again soon. Finally, the pieces are in play. Gangplank, the amulet, and the king. Gangplank will provide a suitable mortal host.
The thing with the
The amulet
Thresh
will
is
eventually
you never know whose side is he really
cannot
on.
resist the mist forever.
Viego's, Gangplank's, his
When
own.
Gangplank's spirit breaks, all the souls in the world will be mine to reap.
But also, when I was yeah, let's wake the guy who caused the ruination. What could go wrong? Yeah, when I originally watched this game, watched a playthrough of this game, I was at this point I was worried that that there would be no actual Viego fight, because I knew from reading the lore, I knew from reading the lore of LoL that. These events are shortly before the big ruination event, the big LoL event where a Viego really goes out into the world and corrupts a bunch of people. I knew that from reading the prior lore, and I was worried that the game would end up, the game called Ruined King would end up not having us confront the Ruined King, and that there would be a metaphorical, that because Gangplank takes this amulet and he becomes ruined, that he's the ruined king in this game. I was worried about that, and I skipped ahead a little bit just to see if there was actually a Viego fight. And I don't want to spoil how the game ends, but what the resolution in the game I like, but what happens in the lore after the game, that is a little bit more disappointing to me. We have more people to fight here. Multi-wave battle, alright. Okay, so you do your buff, healing buff. You do your stuff. Okay, so obviously no one needs healing yet. This may at least stun this guy. And you have no mana because you never do. Okay, of course this guy gets crit. And you do the shield for everyone because these guys are spamming AoE, and you just hit people. And Yasuo is getting smashed, getting pummeled. Sure, you take down this guy, so he doesn't do more AoE. And you heal Yasuo. Okay. So you maybe do the buff. You do your usual stuff. Now you hit yourself. Oh, did you get some overcharge? Okay, so you try to end this guy. Braum, you just smash. Okay. One wave down and exploding wisp. Just one exploding wisp. Okay. Which one is this? The top one. Okay. AoE. Okay, you can deal with the exploding one. I do like the look of this sword on him. Brom. I think these guys do AoE. But also, did you run out of the taunt? I think you did. So this guy cleanses buffs first. And Brom needs mana again. Okay. And you can ult again and finish this. Okay, everyone is level 18 now, so it will take a little while before we get those level ups again. And do I have any mana potions even left? 3 minor mana potions. Yeah, that's it. I'm officially out of mana potions. I hear stuff going off, but can I hit them over here? Okay, imps. Shadow imps. Is he actually going after me? No. He's just going to explode. Or are they going after me? No, okay. That's... Okay, that's annoying. I mean, I attacked them first, technically. So I don't know about that minding our own business. Let's just maybe like save up some of the mana now. I kind of need healing a little bit, but not really enough for the or the big heal that she does. Brom. Okay. You could probably finish this now. Okay, what is this? Okay, Shrine of Energy. Okay, that's annoying. This is the guy that summons them, so we have to deal with him first. And I remember that I have to... Yeah, now you do the big shot, because this guy will do a shit ton of damage by himself. And just ignore him, because he will just explode himself anyway. Ah, shit. Come on, heal him fast. And yourself. Jeez. These imps are really annoying. Okay, maybe you can just kill this guy now. Okay. And healing, because Yasuo really needs the healing. And moderate group, moderate health potion. Okay, so take down this guy first, because he buffs. Also, he does AoE, so let's do the AoE shield. And you just do your stuff. Now just reserve the mana until I need healing. I'll just preserve the mana right now. And can you finish this? Yes, you can. I think there is another one of those summoners up there. So that's going to... Okay, yeah, I can see his imps. Or that's not a summoner, that's this guy. Okay, no shadow imps in this encounter, so that's at least good. Like, sure, we'll after this guy first. Preserve that mana better. Of course you crit on the enemy that would have died anyway. Okay, don't need any big healing yet, so... It's not below 30%. So let's do this one. Also, the thing with Thresh is, because I came to this from Warcraft, like my first impression when I was seeing those cutscenes, my first impression was that Thresh was like Viego's Kel'Thuzad. Because when you see Viego, well, you get the obvious comparisons to Arthas, you know, because like the pretty blonde guy who gets a giant magic sword, which like consumes souls and corrupts people, and who's ruling a hidden kingdom of undead people. And there are some like obvious parallels between Viego and Arthas. So, and you get this Thresh guy who appears to be his second in command. So you get the idea that he's his Kel'Thuzad. Right, she didn't even realize how low on health Ari was over there. And you get the impression that Thresh is like Viego's Kel'Thuzad, but the thing with Kel'Thuzad is that despite everything, Kel'Thuzad was always loyal to Arthas. Until like in Shadowlands, where they show him as like loyal to the jailer in the end, which is, you know, Shadowlands, and when nobody knew what any character was like. That overall, like, the thing with Kel'Thuzad was for the longest time was that he was actually loyal to Arthas. And they like coming to this from Warcraft, you get the idea that Thresh would be like loyal to Viego, but turns out he's not. Turns out he's really playing everyone for himself. And by the end of the story, by the modern day, which is like years after current story going on in LoL, Thresh becomes unbound, and Thresh like gets like a human face again, which I'm not sure if that really helps him when he's still like a wraith, but maybe he gets more power or something. And look here, we found the most important LoL lore. Instant noodles recipe. Alright? We've been experimenting with the local supply, so I thought I'd come up with a quick and easy noodle recipe. Everything is neatly packed inside the banana leaf, and it lasts for years. Ingredients: dried flour noodles, fermented cabbage, carrot, crushed soybeans wrapped tightly in separate banana leaf, peanuts, spicy peppers, limes, cilantro, green onions, egg. Instructions: once you set up camp, add noodles to boiling water. So the first most important key part of this recipe: set up camp. You have to set up camp. Like, don't go to your kitchen, like cook this in your kitchen. You have to set up camp. You have to set up a camp first. If you do not have a camp, you don't have anywhere to camp, you just go outside. Find like a garden or like a park, and set up camp in the park. Like, set up like tents, and don't mind people looking at you weird. People complaining. People always gotta complain. So like, don't mind them. Just set up camp in the park, and then add the noodles to boiling water. Which notable step that the recipe has also skipped is boiling water. So once you set up camp, add noodles to boiling water, which means that you have to boil water, then set up camp, and then add noodles to boiling water. So you have to be quick while setting up camp. Alright? You have to be quick while setting up camp, because the water has to still be boiling by the time you are setting up camp. maybe you can boil the water while you are setting up camp, but you probably need to have a few people at the same time. Okay, but okay, we have boiled water, then we set up camp, then we added noodles to boiling water. Alright. Add chopped carrots and cabbage to boiling water. Alright. Add the crushed soybeans. Don't worry if they've turned into a black paste. That's intentional and the secret to the flavor. Let boil for 6 minutes. Add spicy peppers. You call on how much you can handle. That's always good. Cover and boil, stirring until noodles are puffy. When noodles are almost done, spoon in crushed peanuts for that extra crunch. When the broth has an even creamy consistency, remove and pour into the bowl. Mix in lime juice to taste. Garnish with chopped green onions and soft-boiled egg. Delicious! I don't know if that recipe works. Besides, the obvious part about having to boil water then set up camp. Besides that part, I don't know if that recipe actually works. Let my orb have some real fun. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay. I don't know what that means. She said, like, let my orb have some real fun. Don't know what that really means. Does the orb make them explode early? I don't know, maybe they just explode randomly. Vault Treasures 303. Recorded. Journal of one Krim, a human who appeared in our dungeons and was subsequently used to examine the workings of Redacted. He appeared to have no family. A team was not sent to recover his body following the test. Ophram has acknowledged his role in the interloper's plan and submitted himself for formal review. Is this like Thresh? Should I be reading this in like a Thresh voice? Ophram has acknowledged his role in the interloper's plan and submitted himself for formal rebuke. As he explained, many of the vault's items only reveal their properties through interaction with the working mind, and the volunteers are understandably difficult to find. Individuals such as Karim are preferable subjects. His companions will serve similar goals. Karim's examination has allowed us to safely house Redacted in a binding which it cannot escape. Distasteful though his methods may have been, Ophram saved more lives than he took. I have rejected his offer to resign. Rather, I put in my recommendation for a promotion. So I don't know if this was a Thresh voice. Maybe it should not have been a Thresh voice. Okay, I don't see a summoner here who could have been sending those imps ahead. Okay, we've been through the whole thing. What is that? Icon shrine. We did that shrine, I think. Okay. Those are empty. What do we have here? Oh, bollocks. Jesus, how are you at 1 HP? Did that thing really do that much damage? What the hell? Did that one thing really do that much damage? Immediately? Jesus. I just don't want to go there. I just don't want to deal with that. Okay, there's a thing to read over here. Does it still fire while I'm on this? No, it is paused. Okay. I am still attempting to gather my wits, brother. Late in the night I observed a visitation. Forgive my scattered writing, it is only a feeble mirror of my currently settling thoughts. Brother, the Reaper, I believe he knows of me. In the night I woke to a scream, and the growing presence of the mist made it impossible to see even a foot beyond my own nose. The caravan was in shambles, the dining carriage overturned, and blood scattered all about the region. I had to hold a handkerchief against my face to even walk through the remnants. And in the middle of the wreckage stood the great hook and chain warden himself. A finger in a bony hand extended in my direction, and the flames of his lantern rose as if on command. I fled, brother, and I will return to Foregreen and the manse within a fortnight. I can only hope he will not follow. Your brother, Reginald. Okay. I am leaving quickly. So. Okay. Okay, these are nice. Please don't be two of you. Okay, there's not two of you, because the one encounter with two of them was too annoying. Get it? Because there was two of them, so it was two, and that wasn't a pun that I intended. Just bear with me. Okay. Now, like, no one has any mana. I have no mana potions. Ari has a little bit of mana. Like, we don't need healing it, so I'll preserve the mana and just hit these things. Okay, so you just hit this guy. Now we got a little bit of that back, so just preserve that. No, no, I was trying to hit that guy. God damn it. And now it does not 800. No, I'm trying to hit this guy. He's still not dead. Okay, that's annoying. We don't really need the healing yet. Okay, now we need healing. What time is it? Okay, we still got a little bit of time. At the beginning of the stream, I said like that is still taking us a lot of time to finish this, and then I started reading all the lore bits that I wasn't even previously reading. Because, you know, I need to take more time doing this. I'm mostly enjoying the game when the targeting isn't being weird. Oh great, now there's two of them. That's going to be annoying. So maybe like spam AoE on these, so they die around the same time. But I'm like running out of mana on these. So I can't really be really tricky with these. If you finish this first, now you figure out these guys. Yeah, you do the AoE, maybe that will help bring them back. Bring them down at around the same time. I say bring out AoE and then I do the ult. And then I was wanted to say he's not dead yet, and now he's dead. So now you gotta be very quick about killing this guy. He is below, I think he is below 30% health, so maybe this will work. Now the AoE was pointless. Come on. Come on, kill him fast. No, he's already getting back up. Okay, that's... yeah, these are super annoying. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, take him down fast. No, bro, we could not have been friends with the giant evil robots, alright? What just hit me there? Oh, these... okay. That is a thing here. Oh, come on. How is that hitting me every time? New rest point, alright. Okay, we get the mana back. It's, do we have a one restores 10 mana at the end of restores 10 mana? Okay. Guess we'll do that one, because we need that mana.
Do you not sleep, Ari?
I try, but around others, it's difficult. Better to stay awake, in control.
You have proven you are worthy of our trust. We have no reason to fear you.
I wish that were true. I came here searching for answers, but it seems the more I seek, the less I know myself.
I too struggle to find truth, but our destiny awaits us. When we embrace motion, every step brings us closer to it. When we stop, we become frozen in place. Then, we are lost.
I have been lost for so long.
No, Ilawi, the only way to get lost is to keep moving in the wrong direction.
All where paths lead
That's
to where
literally the only way to get
share
lost.
with us, where you must
If you are currently not
our
lost,
destinies.
standing still is not going to make you lost, because you are not moving.
For helping me along my path.
Because you are not moving, your situation is not changing. If you are not lost and your situation is not changing, you are not going to become lost. Alright? Let's get that out of the way.
This door. The markings on it are crafting to my sunstones. Is this the work of the Vasani? I've carried these stones with me since I was a new one. They've been my only connection to the past. They seem like a key searching for a lock. They've been with me this entire time. They're not just artifacts. They are vessels for memories. There was barely any energy left in them, but it was enough to unlock this door.
It was no coincidence then.
No. My ancestors, the Vasani, they were somehow tied to the Blessed Vaults, in ways I still don't understand.
The keys to your past grant insight into your future. Let us see what destiny has in store for Styre.
Okay, let's first see if there isn't anything else over. I don't think that this is just like a shadowy tendrils block my path. Can I like use the orb here? Kind of, but like, do I need to make it like from certain angle? Now the railing blocks it. No. I was trying to... it doesn't reach over there. Okay. Nothing really do there. Or not yet, at least. I think. Okay, let's see. Okay. Is this going to be a boss fight?
His roots, the mist withers them, feeds on them.
Something sinister lives here. More than just the black mist.
That's definitely going to be a boss fight.
Must eliminate it. Lure it out.
I do not think that should be necessary.
Corrupting Shadow. Applies a stack of shadow tendrils every other turn. And what are shadow tendrils? Shadow tendrils. Doesn't say what shadow tendrils do. Immune to stuns, alright. And summons a shadow tendril. Okay, so I guess there's like, it's like a reverse of Ilawi's stuff. Okay, so you do your buff first. You now have your mana back for the time being. Apply a debuff. Cloud of Shadows. Okay. Nobody needs healing yet. It is immune to stuns, so that doesn't really help. It gives a slow, so... okay, let's do that. Brom, you didn't do your taunt yet. Okay. Don't need healing yet. He's immune to stuns. We did that. That is only at 30% less. And ignite them. Is that really helpful right now? I'll use that once. Okay, I guess you need to put up the shield because this guy is doing AoE, and you now do this. Okay, now Brom definitely needs healing. And do we have like debuffs on us? Not really. So I don't need the cleanse thing. But definitely like keep shielding us. Because he keeps doing AoE. Critted, alright.
Feels better.
Okay, I guess you just keep ulting. Okay. You keep healing Brom. Okay, this thing is doing a lot of damage. Come on. It's like barely keeping up. Okay, Ari's down, so that's not good. But that probably can finish this guy. Hey, but we cleansed Maokai's roots.
Tired of surprise attacks?
Our resolve is strong. We have repelled the shadows.
The mist retreats from the roots. This vault is cleansed.
What of the blessed water?
While Maokai's roots appear to be healed, the blessed water here has long been dried out.
Do not fear, Bran. We will find a cure for your people. I'm sure of it.
For now, we should return to Maokai. Hopefully this will be enough to clear the way forward.
Alright. Alright, and we are barely alive. Do we have like a rest point right here? Ancient Bulwark. That's like a shield for Brom. I've got another thing here to claim. Ancient Bulwark. Everything except for physical defense. So sure, let's do that. We don't have a rest point here, but this is a rest point over here. Yeah, so let's just do that. Rest again, not waste healing potions. Does it unlock now? Yes, of course. Now it wants us to like... Okay. I thought I would have to be trying a little harder to hit all of those. Come on. Okay, but that disabled those. Oh, they have a timer? Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... Okay, you start with the usual. Okay, you do your buff. And you can actually do stuff now. Maybe do that earlier. Brom. Did you do the taunt already? I don't remember. You did the taunt, alright. Should have done the shield because these guys do AoE.
Still hungry.
I'll never hear the end of this.
Okay, 2 down. And they can probably finish this guy. And there were more enemies over there. Okay, so ignore the imp. Okay, do taunt first, but then do the AoE shield, because the imp will hit us anyway. Well, this guy will hit us all with AoE. And now, try to stun this guy. Jesus, they do so much freaking damage. Okay, and now I actually need to use a potion on people. And there is another big enemy over there. Okay. Okay, why did that not hit him? Okay. Jesus, so much damage just all at once. Okay. Okay, you already need to heal, okay? This thing is healing, okay. 778. Can that kill this guy? Yes, because he critted. Thank you. Okay. Do we need more healing? Not right now, but we probably will in a second. Now, can we stun this guy? Okay, Brom, you keep shielding people. And you do this ability because I like it. You can stun that guy, so that's good to remember. Okay. And maybe can you like keep stunning this guy? There's probably not a lot more left. Ah, he now he's stun immune. And they're already running out of mana. So, do we need healing? No. And maybe this will be good here. Ah, you can melt again. Almost did it because he critted again. Nice. And okay, the taunt must have wore off. And I didn't notice. At least Braum finished it. Do not feast on that, Braum. I don't think that is healthy. At least I don't think there's much else left to do here. Yeah, we did everything left there. So yeah, we can actually rest again. Yeah. And now we can leave for Maokai. What time is it? Yeah, we can probably start getting to the end. Hopefully there isn't like a whole lot of fights before we get to Maokai. If we could get to Maokai without a lot of fighting, we will be finishing after Maokai today. If I see a lot of enemies to fight, then we will probably end at this. Now where do we go? I think this is was a teleport. I've been everywhere else in here, haven't we? Yes, we've been here, and here, and here. So we have been everywhere. And here. Yes, so I think this was like a teleporter. And we can use that to get right next to Maokai. Good. Where are we? We are in... Okay, so we need to go to the grove. And Maokai is right here. Alright.
Little ones, my root once again takes hold, and my energy begins to replenish, if slowly. I am in your debt.
Your leaves are already greener. A welcome sight.
Oh, this ordeal has taken much of my strength to fully restore the grove, to breach the walls of mist. It will take time.
Time? We don't have any. We need to keep going.
I can offer no alternative.
The Buru have battled back the mist for thousands of years. There must be something my people can do.
They didn't
I can
fight the mist for thousands of years.
Yes,
For
the Buru.
1,000, maybe.
Before the ruination, the monks of the Blessed Isles would travel to the Serpent Isles to make contact with your ancestors.
I thought those but rumors, myths.
If you doubt me, search the coast along the Serpent Isles. There is a temple below the sea, where the Buru taught some from the Blessed Isles to commune with your mother serpent.
Impossible. If such word has not been passed down in Buru legend, how can I find...
I will find it.
Ripper?
I have seen things in the deep.
Then you know of this place.
Get me close. The Undertow will call to me.
Take this seed. Grant it the Mother Serpent's blessing. With it full of life, I can restore the grove and crush the mist that stands in your way.
It will be done.
Until we meet again, Maokai.
Okay, sail to the Serpent Coast. So we are like kind of done with the Shadow Isles for now. We will return for sure. But do we have like any quests left here, like side quests? A brief life. Owen, speak to Owen at the harbor. So just get back to the harbor. And Spider Queen that's just returned to the bounty board. So yeah, so nothing really left here. So yeah, I will end it here for now. First I will save. We are at 54% now after 8 streams and after starting at like 30 something percent. So there's still a lot of game left. But we will be ending at this today. So I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will be working on the next video tomorrow. So for Tuesday there should be next video, and I think the next video on Tuesday should be about these code names that I made in Shoestone. It should be back to the main Shoestone topic, and I talked briefly about these code names that I put under the names of the countries or zones of Shoestone, and not just talking about like specific code names in detail, every code name in detail, because first I have not written them all out in a lot of detail yet. That's the first thing. The second thing is that it would be very long and probably to most people very boring. What I will be talking about is mostly like how to escape the fantasy counterpart cultures, because it's like a common design when you see in even in very popular fantasy settings like Warhammer Fantasy. You see just straight up copies of Earth countries. Even in Forgotten Realms there are some copies of real world countries, not because Ed Greenwood designed them that way, because WotC or TSR or whoever it was at the time insisted on having just straight up ancient Egypt or ancient Mesopotamia in Forgotten Realms, and I see how easy it is to just jump into this kind of thing when designing, when world building. But also I have devised this system to let me escape that too easy of a clause, and we're talking about that, how to escape the fantasy counterpart cultures and how to look for other things to build your world on, and basing on examples of a few things around the world of Shoestone. So that's what you can expect from the next video, probably, unless I start writing it tomorrow and it proves to be not the writing doesn't really stick, but it should be what you can expect on Tuesday, because the Arakawa D&D video did not do well at all. the first video was like 500, we had like 500 views, the next video was 40 views, so it's like, I don't know what YouTubers are doing. But yeah, that should be it for today. Then my announcements, and then I hope to see you